Hey everyone, it's Jennifer McGuire. Thanks for stopping by. Today I have something a little bit fun and different. I've created a fun little Mother's Day treat topper. My friend Melanie over at melaniemakes.com came up with a great strawberry banana muffin recipe, and I came up with a package to hold the little muffins. This would be great with cupcakes too, anything you want, any kind of treat. And I also have on my blog a free download for these little Happy Mother's Day toppers. So all you have to do is print and cut it up, and then you can decorate it however you want. Now the best thing about this package that you see here is I'm going to show you how to easily create this out of a sandwich baggie that you probably already have on hand. So let's go ahead and create the toppers so they'll be ready to go. This is the free download I have over on my blog. It's very easy to do. All you have to do is download it and print it. I've printed it on craft cardstock here. Now there are these two little tick marks on the sides of these little printouts, and you see there's one over here and there's one on the right. I'm going to just put that in my trimmer and connect them by scoring them. You can use a scoreboard if you want to, or you could just fold it yourself. Now I'm going to score both of these. The nice thing about this printout is it makes 4 at once, so you can easily make a bunch of these for friends. Now I'm just going to go ahead with my trimmer, you could use scissors if you wanted to, and just cut around all the outside lines on these pieces. Now you may be wondering why I'm making so many of these treat toppers when I only have one mom. Well, the reason I do this is I think Mother's Day is a great time to remind a lot of your friends or loved ones how good of a mom they are. I think moms could use all the encouragement they can get these days, and I think it's nice to kind of pat a friend on the back and say they're doing a good job. And I thought this little tiny treat would just be something to remind my friends how awesome I think they are at being good mamas. So I decided I'm going to make 12 of these and give them to some of the teachers at our school and also to some of my friends. Now keep in mind, if you didn't want to make a treat topper, you could just cut these sentiments out and put it on a card. Or if you wanted to make this for another occasion, all you need to do is take about a 4-inch by 3-inch piece of cardstock and fold it in half, and you can stamp any sentiment on it, and you could have a fun and quick and easy treat topper. Okay, so now after I did this, I had left in the download some room so you can write your name, like Love Jennifer, on here before you give it to a friend. But I decided since I'm going to hand this to a friend, I don't need to have my name on it, so I'm actually going to just trim these a little bit shorter. I wanted to keep them taller in the download in case you wanted to write a message on there too. So now that we have our toppers ready to pop on, once we have our baggie together, let's go ahead and do the baggie. The great thing about this is that I just used a regular sandwich baggie to create this kind of folded bag that holds a muffin or a cupcake. You can buy kind of folded clear bags like this at Target, but my daughter was sleeping, so I didn't have a chance to run out and get some. So I'm just going to make my own, and it's easy to do. I'm just taking white cardstock, and it's cut to about 2 1/4 by 3 inches, and I'm double layering it so that it's a little bit thicker. This is going to be the base of our baggie, so I wanted it to just have a little thickness to it. You could also use pieces of scrap chipboard. Now these are the sandwich baggies that I had on hand, just a regular size, and I'm going to go ahead and cut off the top, the Ziploc part, so that I just have the clear baggie. You may have some sandwich baggies without the Ziploc. That's perfect. You can use those. And really, you could use any size sandwich bags that you may already have. You could even use like the gallon size and create a bigger bag if you wanted to that would hold several cupcakes. But I'm going to go ahead and just do 4 here so you can see how quickly and easily these come together. Now I want to give these bags a flat base for the muffin to stand on so it stands up nicely. So I'm just kind of open the bag here so it's ready. I'm going to take a piece of those cardstocks that we had cut already. I'm putting glue on one side, and then I'm going to go ahead and glue this into the bottom of the bag. Now you see that seam along the bottom of the bag? I'm going to make sure that's about as center as I can be along my cardstock. So I'm going to end up with some of the bag sticking out both sides, kind of like a triangle. That's okay. We're going to fix that in a moment. So you see here, I'm just going to pull the sides a little bit, and you'll see both sides stick out like a triangle. Now we have a flat base. But we need to get rid of those pieces that stick out the sides. This is so easy to do. Just pretend you're wrapping a gift. You end up with this like little triangle on the side sticking out. All I'm going to do is take a piece of tape, and I'm going to fold the triangle in and tape it down to the base. So it ends up giving you a nice flat base, and it's almost like you're forming your own little gift bag. Now this doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to kind of gather it up and put the treat topper on it, but you can see how easy this little triangle kind of sticks out the side. You just take it, fold it over, and add a piece of tape to it. Now I just leave the bottom as is because I don't think anybody's going to be really looking at the bottom of this, so I think it's fine that you can see the adhesive through it and also the Scotch tape. It really doesn't matter. So there we have a nice flat base to our sandwich bag. Now putting the topper on is super easy, and I don't have a muffin ready because I haven't actually made them, so I'm going to use a little bottle of embossing powder and just pretend that it's a muffin. So I'm going to put this in here so you can kind of imagine how this will go together. Once you have your muffin in there, you're just going to push the sides in. So you can see I'm kind of folding the sides in with my fingers. Really, any way you want to gather those sides in is fine. And now I'm going to staple the topper onto this. This is really easy to do. If you have a little piece of Scotch tape, you could actually tape this at the top so it doesn't unfold. But I just wanted to show you how easy it is to do. So I'm just tucking the sides in. After I have one side tucked in, I'm just going to put it right inside my treat topper. And any kind of stapler, this is my favorite stapler, it's from Tim Holtz, it's called a tiny attacher. I'm going to staple one side in, then fold the other in, and staple that side. So you could use a regular staple for this. I'm stapling it onto the back of my treat topper so you don't see the staples from the front, but you can do this any way you want. You could also just tape it in there if you need to. So there we have our little treat topper on there. I want to keep that flap down, so I'm actually going to put some adhesive. This is just to keep it down. It's actually not serving much other purpose. I did decide to put another staple in the middle just to make sure that it kind of seals a little bit better. And there we have our treat topper, and it's ready to decorate however we want to. Now for decorating it, I used this die set from Simon Says Stamp. I like that it cuts these funky flowers and also 2 sizes of leaves. Now you can use any kind of decorations you want here. You could use pre-made embellishments that you can buy at your craft store. You could even create your own however you want. I love the ease and versatility of these wafer thin dies. However, if you don't have dies like this and you want a similar look, if you have a circle punch, you'd be good to go. All you would need to do is punch a circle for the pink flower and then cut slits in the side, and you'll end up with that kind of funky flower look. Now to create leaves from a circle punch, all you would have to do is punch a circle, then take that circle and put it back into the circle punch but offset a bit and punch it again, and you end up with the perfect leaf shape. So you could create your own pieces, but again, I love these wafer thin dies because they're quick and easy to use. So I've glued my flower down, I've kind of fiddled with the right positioning, and I've tucked some leaves under it. I'm also punched some little yellow circles just to add some color, and I'm going to pop that in place also. But again, you could decorate this as simply as you wanted to. It really doesn't have to be anything fancy. You could even have your kids decorate it to give to their friends' moms. Now I did also feel like this needed a little bling because I think every lady likes a little bling, so I'm just going to pop on some pearls and gems from Hero Arts. Very quick and easy to do. And there we have a fun decorated topper for a little treat. So now that I've showed you how to create this little treat bag, it's time for me to go do some baking myself. For the recipe that Melanie came up with for the strawberry banana muffins, you just click on over to my blog, I'll have it there. She comes up with some great recipes. And also, if you want this free download, you can head over to my blog too. I hope this inspires you to make some special, simple treats for some of those awesome ladies in your life. If you're interested in any of these products, they're linked below in my YouTube description. Also, you can head over to my blog for much more information. And by the way, if you like this video and you want to see more, please let YouTube know by giving it a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.